Fridley police officers connect with local kids over a game of basketball. We go under the hood with a city mechanic. Fridley Fire helps us avoid getting burned. And Fridley High School students get a hard lesson right before prom. Thank you for joining us. I'm Raquel Strand, and this is Community Connection. Fridley police are reaching out to kids on their own turf, starting on the basketball court. Officer Patrick Faber introduces us to their new PAL program.
Hi, I'm Officer Faber with the Fridley Police Department. I'm here to talk about the Fridley Police Activities League, what we call the PAL program. Our police chief, Public Safety Director Workey, started this program to promote a partnership between the youth, law enforcement, and the community. The PAL program is within the Police Department's Neighborhood Resource Officers program. NROs engage with the community through many different aspects, and one of the ways is through the PAL program. The PAL program allows officers to engage with students after school in a fun and open environment. The students that PAL officers work with are 5th and 6th grade boys and girls from Fridley Middle School. We spend time helping with school-related activities, mentoring students, and talking about the dangers of making poor decisions and focusing on drugs and alcohol and emotional education. All of this will be accomplished while working on a recreational activity. In this case, our first program's activity was organized basketball. This is a 7-week league which is running from April 13th to May 25th of this year. We meet every Thursday after school from 3:15 to 4:30. The students are divided into 5 different teams, and there is a PAL officer designated for each team. The first 2 Thursdays were practices, which are focused on basic basketball skills. The following 4 Thursdays are organized games. The final Thursday includes a banquet award ceremony. On each Thursday, the first 15 to 20 minutes are small group discussions with each individual team and their group leaders. Our goal with the PAL program is to promote and strengthen police-community relations, build connections with the students, and educate children about social issues and the dangers of alcohol and illegal drugs. PAL strives to teach students teamwork, honesty, and integrity. We want the students to have a positive experience with PAL officers. Our goal is to promote the program to enable all young people to reach their full potential as productive, caring, and responsible citizens. These students are the leaders of tomorrow. We need to show support and commitment towards our future leaders.
The Police Athletic League is just one of many ways officers reach out to kids and teens. Arrive Alive takes a different approach. In the days leading up to prom, at Fridley High School, juniors and seniors experienced a powerful message about the dangers of distracted and drunk driving.
Hurry, I can't believe this is a lot of blood. We need help.
So you hit a car while you were texting? Okay. Put your phone on the dash. Ma'am, go ahead and step out. Face away from me, turn around, put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest. All right, that's fine. All right, turn around, you're under arrest. Back to my car. Take a seat in. All right, you're gonna have a seat in my car. All right, go ahead and step out. You're going to walk straight through this door here. Before we start, we're going to take a statement if you wish to do so. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Stop at this door frame right here. You have the right to an attorney before and during all questioning starts or during all questioning. If you can't afford an attorney, one will be provided to you at no cost. Do you understand your rights? Yes. Okay, you're going to step in here. You're going to go to the open door to your left. Step inside. Take 2 steps back. Stay away from the door.
All right, Tyreek, I have your results here. Your blood alcohol level is a 0.12. Are you familiar with Minnesota's law? All right, if you're over a 0.08, that's too much, so right now you're under arrest. Step up for me. We're gonna go in here.
This program you guys have all experienced yesterday and today over the last 2 days was not meant to scare any of you into being a more attentive driver. This program is a reminder about what can happen in just a few minutes of distraction behind the wheel of a moving motor vehicle. As you've seen, the impact of someone's actions go far beyond the original crash scene and affects different families and loved ones in many ways. Our goal is to get you to remember that every time you get behind the wheel of a motor vehicle, that driving privilege comes with a great deal of responsibility. You not only have the responsibility to yourself or the passengers in your vehicle, but also the other drivers sharing the road with you. We need you to remain focused and attentive on your objective, which is to safely operate your car to its final destination. I and many of our police officers have responded to many fatal motor vehicle crashes over our careers. Each one is a painful reminder to us that it is such a potentially dangerous activity which requires attentiveness on parts of all the drivers. We're finding more and more drivers are engaging in dangerous behaviors in our city. This causes us great concern because of what the results can be. We use programs such as Arrive Alive to educate and remind everybody about distracted driving in any form can have life-altering and deadly consequences.
196 people were injured in Fridley crashes last year, including 3 fatalities. Statewide in 2015, there were over 74,000 motor vehicle crashes. 411 of those were fatal, and 41% of those fatalities were caused by distracted or drunk driving. 2016 numbers are yet to be final, but are showing a similar trend. Fridley police officers refer to these as crashes, not accidents, because most of them are 100% preventable. Arrive Alive takes months of planning and coordination and is a major commitment from all those involved, especially the students. Let these images be a reminder to all of us. Don't drink and drive. Put the phone down. It can wait. Fridley Police have more outreach programs coming up, including Cops and Cones, Citizens Academy, and Night to Unite. Visit our website, fridleymn.gov, for details and dates. And don't forget to warm up your pitching arm for the Dunk a Cop tank at this year's Fridley 49er Day Festival on June 17th. Speaking of summer fun, it is the season of campfires, s'mores, and grilling. But more than 50 wildfires are started each year in Minnesota alone by campfires that are not completely extinguished, grow too large, or are left unattended. Fridley Fire Marshal Mike Spencer helps us avoid disaster.
Hi, my name's Mike Spencer. I'm the fire marshal here with the city of Fridley, and today we're here to talk to you about bonfires, or what we refer to as recreational fires. The city does allow you to have recreational fires, and if there's any questions, you can go online and you can download or look at this shortcut to all the rules and regulations to help keep you and your neighbors safe. To find this, you would go on the city's website and just type in recreational fires in the search bar and it'll come right up. But we'll cover just a few things on there. The city allows you to have rec fires, but they have to be out at midnight. So between midnight and 9 a.m. in the morning, we don't want to have any rec fires. People are sleeping and need to go to work and things of that nature. You can only burn clean wood, clean dry wood. And what that means is no garbage, no brush, anything green that's going to put off a lot of smoke. You should have your ground by your rec fire. Anything within 5 feet of your fire should be clear of any combustible materials, garbage, boxes, wood pile, things of that nature. We have had in the past where things inside the 5-foot radius have caught on fire and it spread to other stuff. You also have to have your fire pit 25 feet from any structure, such as a house, a garage, a fence, anything that can catch on fire. If you have a barbecue pit that's a permanent structure, you can have that distance reduced to 15 feet with approval of the fire chief. So if you have that question, you can certainly call in and have someone come out and look at it. Windy days, no wreck fires on windy days. Be considerate to your neighbors. You know, if you're gonna have a wreck fire, go knock on your neighbor's door and let them know. A lot of times they can close windows or something on that side of the house if there's gonna be some smoke. And then you wanna make sure that they don't have anybody that has a breathing problem in the house, or the smoke would irritate them. So just be courteous to your neighbors. Anytime you're having a wreck fire, you need to have an adult there from the time the fire is lit until it is completely extinguished. For extinguishing it, we want to make sure we have a water source or some means of extinguishing it there at the fire. So check, you know, a lot of times we go to these and we ask people to extinguish them and they haven't turned their outside faucet onto their house yet. So make sure it's on, have a hose there, have it nearby so you can extinguish it. The fire pit itself needs to be no bigger than 3 feet in diameter, and we like to see the flames kept 3 feet or lower. So just be thinking about it while you're doing it. And then we also ask that on days where they have an air quality issue going on, so it's an air quality index of 100 or higher, that you don't burn. When you're burning, that affects the air quality in your area. If you have any questions, you can contact the fire department at 763-572-3613. And other than that, have a safe summer and good luck with your barbecue.
Fire trucks are expensive vehicles, as are squad cars, street equipment, and all of the many machines used to keep our city safe and running efficiently. Behind the scenes, city mechanics are an essential element of city services. Meet Mark Foster.
The city shop, the maintenance department here, consists of 3 people: Mark Kluge, Kelly Owenthal, and myself, Mark Foster. Mark Kluge has been with the city for 19 years. Kelly Owenthal has been with the city for 22 years, and I myself have been with the city for 27 years. I'd like to include that Mark Kluge has 36 years experience in the industry. Kelly Owenthal has 37 years experience in the industry. And I myself have 45 years experience in the industry. So as a total of 118 years, the city is very well represented in the industry. Our mission here at the city is to maintain the city fleet to the highest standard of safety and reliability as economically as practical. The city fleet consists of 240 maintained city units, and this will include 24 heavy-duty and light-duty dump trucks and aerial trucks, 20 cars, 50 light trucks and SUVs, 10 fire trucks and rescue units, 29 trailers, 13 emergency generators, 15 tractors and loaders, 14 large mowers and ball field equipment, and to also include all small equipment such as small push mowers, weed whips, chainsaws, and anything that's not listed as a vehicle number. The city shop services include all maintenance to all units, from weed whips to tractor loaders to fire trucks. The shop utilizes an inspection service program, and all units are inspected and maintained accordingly. Our inspections and services include 22 trucks and trailers that require a DOT inspection and certification every year. All of our marked police squads and units, they are inspected and maintained every 2 weeks. All daily use vehicles are serviced and inspected per use. And all seasonal vehicle and equipment are inspected and maintained before each season needed. The emergency generators are inspected and exercised monthly, and all our equipment and services that are on an hourly basis are maintained according to use. And then all of our repairs and services are prioritized. So if something comes in that's more important than that one, we will move on and take care of the most important piece at the time. The city shop also stocks and maintains a large amount of filters, tires, lighting, and many common use and special order items. This is to provide uninterrupted service to the departments. The shop provides the police department with vehicle equipment changeovers to re-equip vehicles for use as determined by the police department. We work to provide the city with the most economical practices. And to do this, we try to keep as much work in-house as possible, but for times that we do have to send equipment out, we work with the outside vendors to keep costs as low as practical. The shop provides all the departments with heavy and light fabrication. That includes both the streets, the parks, the police department, water department, and any other department that needs items made and manufactured. And our goal here in the city is to keep the city running.
Thank you to everyone who turned out for our May 20th Town Hall meeting. Approximately 100 residents shared ideas, asked questions, and learned more about some of today's hot topics, including the city's financial forecast, planning for the future needs and growth, and an update on the new City Hall. Residents also shared thoughts on priority redevelopment areas in the city and transportation safety concerns. Following the Town Hall meeting, city leaders, staff, and officials went over to Lock Park Point to break ground on the new City Hall. Construction has now started, and we expect progress to continue until late 2018. If you are interested in looking at the overview handouts presented at the Town Hall meeting, asking a question, or sharing an idea, we have a virtual Town Hall online at fridleymn.gov/townhall. Now let's take a look at what the Fridley City Council is working on. Here's City Manager Wally Weisapel with the May Council Update.
Hello and welcome to the Council Update for May. I'm Wally Weisapel, City Manager. The City Council met on May 8th and May 22nd, and as usual at their conference meetings they discussed several items, including outdoor music on patios at restaurants that serve liquor. Currently, some restaurants have what's called patio endorsements, and this allows them to have a patio whereby they can serve alcohol in that patio, provided that you cannot access that patio from the outside. You can only get to the patio from the inside the restaurant. And currently it's prohibited to have outdoor music, and the City Council is considering amending that provision of the City Code. They then heard some information on safe routes to schools, and this is a federal program that's administered by the Minnesota Department of Transportation that provides for sidewalks, trails, bike racks, and those kinds of things to make sure that kids can get to school safely or connect different destinations and orientations within a community. And the City Council is looking at establishing another plan for the area, serving Hayes School, the middle school as well, and Fridley High School. The City Council then heard an update from our HR Director, Deb Dahl, and then we also had interviews for Park and Recreation Commission, and there's currently an opening there, and the City Council will make that appointment in June. At the regular meetings, the City Council took a look at the Board of Equalization, and that's where the City Council serves as a review board for any property owners in the City of Fridley who think that their properties are not valued correctly. And since the City of Fridley provides our own assessing services, we don't rely on the county, we hold a Board of Equalization. The City Council heard one appeal, and it was then deferred to the next meeting in May, and then the City Council was able to close on that issue. The City Council then heard a rezoning request for a property at University and Osborne, would be the southeast corner, for a car wash, and that rezoning was approved. And then the City Council also had a public hearing on that later in the month, and that was also approved. So looks like a developer will be building a small car wash on that property. The City Council then approved an agreement with the school district, the Fridley School District, and also with the East Metro School District. It's a special school district for school resource officers. And this is where the city provides some additional police services to those schools. And then in return, the school districts pay the city a portion of the cost of the police officers. So that was approved. And then there were numerous plats, easements that were approved for Lock Park Point, and this is the development formerly known as the Columbia Arena, and the City Hall is intended to be built there, and then also some private development as well. So these are all the land use issues that allow those developments to take place. And then finally, the City Council approved contracts for construction of the new City Hall, Police, Fire, and Public Works Garage. It then assigned certain contracts to McGough Construction, who will be doing the overall construction management of the project. So it was a busy May. Thanks for tuning in and keeping track of your City Council. We'll see you in June.
There is still time to register for Safety Camp, Springbrook Camps, or our Summer Rocks program. We also offer Wednesday field trips, sports, playground groups, and more. Sign up online at fridleymn.gov/recreation. Fridley's annual 49er Day Parade, followed by a day of fun, music, and food, will be Saturday, June 17th. Before we go, check out the June calendar as we kick off summer fun. That's all for this edition of Fridley's Community Connection. Sign up for email updates or follow the City of Fridley on Facebook and Twitter for the latest city news. I'm Raquel Strand. Thank you for watching.
This has been a production of Fridley Municipal Television, Channel 17. Thanks for watching.